My friends, if you've been to Dubai, I think you've noticed that the name EMAAR is displayed on many buildings here. It's a state-owned developer in Dubai that has built practically half of the city. Famous areas like Dubai Marina, the tourist district, and downtown, even the Burj Khalifa was built by the developer EMAAR. Also, cool areas like Dubai Hills, Dubai Creek Harbour, Arabian Ranches 1, and Arabian Ranches 2. In other words, the list goes on, and this, my friends, is the state developer EMAAR, which carries a lot of weight in Dubai. And the best thing is that almost all the areas developed by this developer are built as entire communities, meaning they don't just build standalone houses. That's why people really love and value EMAAR as a developer, because the communities they create make life more convenient. I myself live in a community built by EMAAR, and I get a huge amount of enjoyment from it. We'll look at the top 3 areas developed by EMAAR, which are growing rapidly and very actively. And we'll review one project in each area that you can buy at the launch stage.
My friends, I'm doing my best for you. I put in a lot of effort so that you're always up to date and know all the latest news about the real estate market in Dubai. And it would mean a lot to me if you support my video so that more viewers can learn about me and about the projects launching here in the United Arab Emirates. And don't forget to check the pinned comment. There's a link where you can download information on all Dubai real estate across different price categories.
In first place, I've put my favorite area, Dubai Hills Estate. Why is it my favorite? Because I live in this area myself, and my family gets the most enjoyment out of living here. A major advantage of this area is that there's already a large shopping center, cafes, restaurants, and shopping is easily accessible, as almost all the brands are represented there. But the main highlight of this area is the large Dubai Hills Park. There are great running tracks, walking areas, and large playgrounds for children. But the most interesting thing is that EMAAR has already built up almost everything around this park and completely sold it all. That's why the developer has launched a new district, which is located right next to this park. And this district is called Hillside. And in this district, a new building is launching, which you can purchase for yourself. In general, Dubai Hills is quite a large and vast district, which consists of villas, townhouses, plus we have a separate commercial area, where the offices are, and that very large shopping center, Dubai Hills Mall. Right now, we are looking at this location. This is a large park area. This is simply the most wonderful park in Dubai today. But the most interesting thing is that all the houses located around this park have already been developed and sold. So, what does the developer do? The developer, without wasting any time, starts developing a new location in the same district and makes it just as cool and impressive. And, my friends, this part is now going to be actively developed, and it's also a large park area, and now we'll take a closer look at it together. A clutch-style house. Here you have a swimming pool, an infinity pool with a view of the park. There's a separate barbecue area where you can sit in the evening with friends. Plus, there's a children's playground and areas where you can also gather with friends. A kind of relaxation area. And inside, of course, there's also a gym, as you'd expect. So, basically, all our standard projects from the developer look like this. And of course, down here we have a townhouse, which you can also purchase with a view of the park area. Look, here it is, the house itself, and that very pool with a view of the park area. And just imagine, you step out of your house and find yourself in this green oval. You step outside, and right away you're greeted by this running track, whether you're cycling, out with the kids, or going for a morning jog, it's a real pleasure. You'll be surrounded by greenery all around you. The developer really knows how to add this greenery. You can gather with your family and have a picnic, or even come out in the evening for a game of football, set up some goals and have a run around with the kids. It's just really brilliant. Here we have a large children's playground area. Take note, it starts right here and stretches out in this direction. There are also outdoor exercise machines here, so you can do your morning workout here. And in addition, there's this area. This is the skate park. So you can easily come here with your kids and have a go at the skate park, if that's something you enjoy. Plus, kids these days are modern and love doing this sort of thing. And moving on. Here there's another area with outdoor exercise equipment and children's playgrounds. And here, there's another additional area, a green zone. Next. Here we have a tennis court and, look, an Olympic-sized swimming pool. In second place, I've put the Dubai Creek Harbour district. This is also my favorite district, my family's favorite too, but because it's further from my office, I ended up choosing Dubai Hills Estate. The island is quite unusual. Why's that? Because it's man-made. The developer dug this canal, separated the mainland, created the island. So, what is Dubai Creek Harbour actually famous for? It's the promise that they're going to build the tallest tower here, the Dubai Creek Tower. But for now, it's been put on hold. When they'll build it, I can't say, because I'm not a sheikh and I don't know when that's going to happen. A unique district for living, for family life, and for tourists as well. From here, from this marina, we have stunning views of downtown, the beautiful sunset, and, of course, the Dubai Canal. Here, we've got great walking areas, as well as cafes and restaurants. Actually, I've already filmed this area several times on my YouTube channel, the link will appear, so you can go and take a walk around this district with me, because I strolled along the promenade, went up onto this bridge, and wandered through this green park. Also, they've already opened a pedestrian bridge here, which leads to Creek Beach. Right here, we have artificial lagoons. This is a masterpiece from the developer EMAAR. At the moment, I think these are the coolest lagoons, which just blend seamlessly with this canal. I recently filmed a review about this area, talking about the launch of sales for these houses. But now, the Marina project is launching. In general, they're promising to open a metro station right here in the future. So, literally 2 minutes and you're at the metro station in Creek. Moving on. Here is this large park area. Take note, this park is actually quite big, isn't it? This park will also be quite large. And the developer EMAAR, I think, will bring together absolutely everything here for a comfortable life. I'll attach a video now, when I was at the developer's office and filmed this master plan right on the model. So you can take a close look. Guys, here it is, our Green Gate cluster. Why did they call it Green Gate? Because they want to make it as green as possible. That is, there aren't that many buildings here. This area is also as close as possible to the metro. Here, we'll have a bridge. It's not shown here, but here, we'll have a bridge. You can use the bridge to get into this area, so you can have a walk around here, right? Look how much greenery the developer is adding. So, all around, you see, there are running tracks and walking areas. All the way around, yeah, they're planning to add lots and lots of greenery. And here, there'll be something like not quite a promenade, but a really nice walking area, yeah? So, the school, look, the school will have a volleyball court right there. Yeah, I can see here, there's a school swimming pool and, on top of that, a football pitch as well. So this whole area, that's the school, can you imagine? So, finally, we're going to have a school in Creek. And here's another separate area, a really fantastic one, a big park. You can see, there'll be a small lagoon there. So, it's this big park area. Of course, there will also be children's playgrounds, a relaxation area, and a walking zone. Basically, they're aiming to create a really fantastic green neighborhood here. This is the next stage for us, Dubai Creek Harbour. Can you imagine? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the district will keep expanding further. Look. And look, the metro runs here. Here, the metro comes in right here. And look, the next station is also really close to our Green Gate cluster. So here it is, our cluster. And look, here's the metro. So from here, it's just a stone's throw to our cluster. And it's convenient that you have 2 metro stations you can walk to. If your building is at one end, you can get to this station. If your building is at the other end, you can get to this station. And also, of course, the views aren't facing the tower. God willing, the tower will be built, right? But there'll still be something interesting and cool here in the area. And you'll be living right next to this landmark. So, over there, the foundation has already been dug, it's just that construction has stopped. But the developer will definitely build something cool and large scale there. Monter and Vidi Residence is a high-rise building, right next to the metro. Look, here's the metro. And here on the ground floor, we have an adult swimming pool and a children's pool. This part here is a separate gym. In general, EMAAR developers always allocate a separate gym on the podium. Additionally, here we have a tennis court, children's playgrounds, and a barbecue area. My friends, the construction here is scheduled for 4 years. And the initial payment is only 10% of the apartment's price. In third place, I've put a new up-and-coming area from the developer EMAAR, Rashid Yacht Marina. What's the advantage of this area? How is it different from Dubai Hills or Dubai Creek Harbour? The fact is, almost all the flats there have views of the Arabian Gulf. In other words, this area is located right on the first coastline. And the scale of this area is also impressive. In fact, EMAAR is hardly building anything else on the first coastline now, except for this area. That's why many investors understand perfectly well that the infrastructure EMAAR is currently creating right on the first coastline will be in high demand in the future. This is what our Rashid Yacht Marina area looks like. My friend. From here, it takes literally 15 to 20 minutes to get to the Burj Khalifa. Plus, they're already building a new junction and new viaducts here. And look, there's also an island part here. And as of today, the developer has completely sold out this part and has already moved on to this section. And here we have the Baystar by Vidi project. It's a small boutique building with a direct view of the Arabian Gulf. Here we have our own promenade, that is, a waterfront where you can take a stroll and enjoy stunning views of the sunset, the Arabian Gulf, and, of course, the yachts. On the podium, we have a fantastic infinity pool, which also faces the sunset and the Arabian Gulf. There's a children's pool, a sports area, a gym, and of course, a barbecue area. So, guys, this is how the whole district is being developed by EMAAR. All three areas I've told you about today, developed by EMAAR, are absolutely perfect for family living. In other words, rental demand here is really off the charts, especially in R1. That is, the yield is actually very good, starting from 7% per year if you rent out the flat long term. Why is that? Because the infrastructure in these areas is extremely attractive to families with children. Parks, walking areas, a shopping center nearby, schools, nurseries. And, of course, it's also very appealing that the entire area is being developed by a single developer, all in a unified style. Neighborhoods like these are gaining popularity in Dubai, and their prices are rising very well. But there aren't that many of them, because detached houses in certain areas don't hold the same value as when you have a master community, and that, my friends, is truly the future in Dubai.